Yesterday at 9:20 a.m., Nifty gaps down 2%. The market looks like it's stabilizing. Two option sellers enter the exact same Nifty straddle. Same strike, same expiry, same premium collected, 446. By 3:30 p.m., the straddle is at 533. Nifty fell another 1% through the day. Seller A lost about 2,000 to 5,000 rupees in total, and seller B lost about 26,000. Same strategy, same market, same trade. One survived, one didn't. The difference had nothing to do with prediction or skill. It was one hedge. Let me show you exactly what happened. So yesterday, market capped down about 2%. You can see on the screen right now. Most intraday straddle sellers thought the same thing. Big gap, volatility has already been priced in. The market will consolidate from here, which is a reasonable assumption. Okay, historically correct most of the time. I would in fact also go with you because I would have also shorted straddles here. But it's not about that. But yesterday the market didn't consolidate. It went lower and lower the entire session. Slow, steady, relentless selling pressure. The straddle that was collected at 446 at 9:20 a.m. closed at about 533. For sellers who expected a range bound day, that's a loss on both sides. The put kept gaining value as Nifty fell, and the calls didn't offset enough. Now, here's what I did after market close. I ran a simulation on the exact trade, hedged versus unhedged. Same lots, same strike, same entry. The result will change how you think about option selling forever. Now, same trade, two different approaches. The hedge seller required margin was significantly lower to hedge the offset naked exposure. The maximum loss was defined and capped before entering the trade. The actual loss yesterday of that seller was about 2,000 to 5,000 INR on the assumption that he traded 5 lots. As percentage of margin used, it was about roughly 1% loss. And now the unhedged seller, the required margin was significantly higher. He had a full naked exposure on both legs. The maximum loss was undefined and he had no ceiling on how bad it could get. The actual loss yesterday, 26,000 as percentage of the margin used, also roughly 1% on paper. But here's the problem. That 1% sounds the same until it isn't. The unhedged seller's 1% is calculated on a much larger margin base. In absolute rupee terms, they lost 26,000 versus 2,000 to 5,000 for the hedge seller. Same percentage, but 5 times the actual money lost. And that's on a day where Nifty fell 3% total. Painful, but not catastrophic. Now imagine a 5% day gap down or 10% day or like even a lower circuit in fact or a COVID crash open. The unhedged seller had no ceiling on that loss, like no ceiling. You could have lost about 10%, 20% or 25% of your entire account in one day just because you didn't have a hedge. So if hedging is obviously better, why do so many sellers even skip it? There is one reason: premium cost. Buying the hedge, the wings of your strangle or your straddle, the protected options cost premium. It eats into your collected premium every single trade. And when markets are calm, which most of the time they are, the hedge expires worthless week after week, month after month. So sellers start doing the math. Like, for example, they start thinking if I'm spending 3,000 per week on hedges that never pay off, that's 12,000 a month that I'm throwing away. So they remove the hedge. And that's the strike. Once they remove the hedge, the strategy feels cleaner, profits look better for weeks, sometimes months. But one day, it takes one day, the market does what it did yesterday. The unhedged seller discovers exactly what the 12,000 monthly saving was actually buying him. That's not an expense. Protection against a 26,000 loss day. That's not an expense. That's an insurance. Think like an insurance company. Let me show you the actual math that leads to blowups. A seller runs an unhedged straddle strategy for 3 months, collects consistent premiums, feels confident, starts adding lots. For first month, he started with 2 lots, profitable. Second month, 3 lots, profitable. Third month, 5 lots profitable. Fourth month, still 5 lots, but one day like yesterday, at 5 unhedged lots yesterday, cost him 26,000 minimum. 3 months of consistent profits erased in a single session. That is exact pattern behind most option seller blowups. Not a bad strategy, not a bad analysis, just unhedged position plus oversized lots plus one trending day that equals to an account damage that takes months to recover. The strategy was profitable, but the risk management wasn't. So, what's the actual solution? First thing, always hedge. The cost of the hedge is not an expense, it's the price of a defined risk. A strategy with a defined maximum loss lets you size properly, lets you sleep properly, and trade the next day regardless of what happens. Second, size based on the hedged margin, not the account size. Your position size should be determined by how much you can afford to lose on your worst case scenario, not by how much margin your broker actually allows you to deploy. Third thing, know your actual rupee exposure before you enter, not as the percentage, the actual number. If you enter a trade today, what's the maximum you can lose in absolute rupees if the market moves 2% against you in one session? If you don't know that number before entering, you may be trading blind, because this is exactly the kind of pre-trade risk clarity that separates sellers who survive long term versus sellers who blow up and quit. Option selling is a structurally sound strategy. Yesterday proved it. Hedge sellers lost, not much on even on a 3% day. That's manageable. That's survivable. But the blowups aren't happening because selling doesn't work. They're happening because bad risk management. Next video, I'm going to show you what happens to Nifty options in the last 30 minutes of expiry and why that window is the most dangerous time to be holding any position. So subscribe if you don't want to miss it.